Can they see me? Can they see me? Can they see?
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Mr. Hexagon here. I have a quick review for you for yours truly, Call of Duty Ghost, the brand new Call of Duty game on PS3 and 360. Also coming out on PS4, Xbox One, and it's on the Wii U. So right now, I'm doing the PS3 version. I'm going to talk about all the juicy information, tell the truth about the game. I'm going to give you a review score at the end. This is part 1. I'm going to have to have a part 2 because I don't believe in reviewing an online game in just a couple days of playing it. The game has to be out for a couple days, maybe a week or two before you can give it a good review. So first and foremost, of course, when reviewing Call of Duty game, it's like a topic that you have to talk about. Graphics. Everyone knows Call of Duty graphics is just rehashed over and over and over again. They don't do anything to the graphics. They just keep it the same, no matter, like it doesn't even matter to them. But I have to say, although it hasn't really improved that much, it does look a little bit better. I'm not sure if it's, Infinity Ward usually has the better graphics over Treyarch when it comes to Call of Duty. Even though that gap kind of closed up when Black Ops 2 came out, Black Ops 2 was the best looking Call of Duty. To me, that and Modern Warfare 2, but Ghost looks really good. The maps and the guns, they all look the same. They all look pretty decent. They all look good. They just don't look bad. The thing about Call of Duty graphics, even though they don't improve, it never really looked bad. Since Call of Duty 4, the Call of Duty's had really good graphics. So I don't even see why it really matters to improve. Although it will improve on PS4 and Xbox One, and that's the good thing. You finally get to see a graphical update for Call of Duty. But as of right now, Call of Duty looks the exact same on current gen, which I'm currently reviewing right now, the PS3 version, aka the 360 version. So the guns, they tend to look a little bit texturized. They seem to be, fluid like Call of Duty always is. But moving on to gameplay. Now, another thing that ties in with graphics is the gameplay. Of course, the gameplay still looks the same. The gameplay still is the same. It may be a little bit better also. So Call of Duty's always been fluid. It's always been fast. When you're not lagging, it's for the most part pretty much spot on when it comes to the shooting people and connectivity. When it's not lagging, it's pretty good. Other than that, that's a plus. They added some new features, some small features like sliding. They replaced the dive from Black Ops, because Infinity Ward with Call of Duty Modern Warfare, they never had the dive or slide or anything, so they added the slide to take place of the dive, which Black Ops has. The slide actually works a lot better than the dive. The slide can save you sometimes because the slide is pretty fast. He slides for a long period of time and he gets right up, and you can also shoot when you in the middle of midst of sliding, like before you slide or after you slide. It's a lot quicker. It's a lot better than the dive, and you can also lean. You can lean around corners now to get a better tactical advantage, which is a feature that not too many people will be using, but I have seen it used a lot, and it's pretty effective. It adds a little bit more of a strategy to have your character lean around the corner. It just shows that they're trying to do something to the gameplay to add, and it's pretty good. It's actually really effective, really good to use. Now moving on to more gameplay, they have a lot of guns in this game, a lot of new attachments and perks and kill streaks and all that stuff. But my main concern are the guns. Now you can unlock the guns immediately after starting the game. As long as you have the money to buy, you can get any gun. So it's not like you have to be a certain level to get a gun. You have to be level 40 to get an ACR, or you have to be level 20 to get an M16. You can get the strongest gun in the game from day one. But just because it's the strongest gun doesn't mean it's the best gun. So it's kind of added to the creativity where everyone can have all these guns in the game at any time. So it, just because you're high level doesn't mean you have exactly a better gun. I could have a gun that I'm more comfortable with and I have more of my attachments on it. And like I said, start the game up, and if you have the money, you can purchase any gun in the multiplayer and use it. Some people may not like it, some people may like it. It may take away from the replayability, but as for right now, it's a good feature because, you know, maybe I don't want to wait to level 35 to unlock something like an M16. And with that being said, I don't believe they added too much of like the equipment. Same old thing: grenades, trophy systems, Simtex, C4s. You know, I think they may have taken claymores out of the game. But they got stuff like bouncing baddies, I believe, still in the game. So nothing really new as far as the equipment that you can get in the game. The attachments are a little bit different. There's some new ones. I've never really been a big fan. I've never been impressed by their attachments. You know, they've completely run out of ideas. You know, they have all this extra stuff, but in the end of the day, I only end up using like a red dot or holographic. I never really use a heartbeat sensor. I never really use too much of the target finder, the thermal stuff. But all that's the same. They have like different scopes where you can kind of like see your enemies light up yellow. But other than that, nothing really new. Nothing really new as far as that. As far as the attachments, as far as the equipment, the kill streaks kind of lack luster. Even though they have a lot of new things that kind of interest me. Such as you can have a canine dog assist you in battle. He can kind of follow you around. And he can sit there. It's really good for camping. Your dog, he'll, you saw in the beginning, he'll, bite someone in one hit, and he can take a good bit of damage. That's a really good kill streak. That's like my favorite kill streak, is to have the canine follow me around. That's like easy to get, like 4 kills, 5 kills, and you can get the dog. So he's really easy to get, and it's a real good kill streak. Now everything else is pretty much lackluster. I mean, you have your helicopters, you have your bombs, you can bomb the map, your meteor strike. I mean, not meteor strikes. You have your mortar strikes, same old stuff like that. Not really that interesting. It's nothing really that to blow your mind. It's like Black Ops 2, where you have Swarm, and you have the full-on dog attack, and the nice chopper gunners. Then you have a sniper and a gunner. It's just not interesting. The kill streaks aren't that interesting in this game. To those who play Call of Duty a lot, I mean, it could be personal preference. You may like them, but they're just not interesting. They're not really nothing new. They're not really all that. So that pretty much wraps it up for part 1 of the review. I'm gonna play some more, talk about some more of the game modes, some more of the features. There's not really much to talk about, but there will be a big part 2 to this, and because I believe that you should have played the game a little bit longer before you can give a final verdict on what the game should get. But definitely part 1 of my review gets an 8.5. That's the same thing IGN gave it, same thing I give it. Now I'm not talking about the single player campaign, just the multiplayer, and not Extinction. Part 2, I'm going to talk about Extinction, and I'm going to talk about multiplayer a little bit more. But right now, for the multiplayer review, it's an 8.5. That's pretty much what it should get. It's not a bad game. It's a really good game. I think it improved more than EA's Battlefield 4. They did more with this game than I feel like EA did in Battlefield. At least on current gen. Next gen is a whole different story. Also, next part 2, I'm going to play the PS4 version and put the PS4 version up for you guys. Other than that, guys, I'm going to catch you guys at a later time. Please do subscribe and thumbs up this video. That'll help me out a lot. Also, comment below. Let me know how your experience with Call of Duty Ghosts is going for you right now. And also, if you guys, it's a new thing I'm doing, give your review of what you played so far. So, whether it be 6 out of 10, whatever it is, it has to be out of 10. It could be a 1 out of 10. Put your comment below. Let me know. Other than that, if you want to check out more videos that I have links below. There you go. Peace.